We're gonna go live on here. So, hey guys. So, everybody else, I just sent you the YouTube link. So you can click on that if you want to comment. You can. If you want to. But I'm just going to do a quick strategy, session, for you guys to be able to now really, understand, this thing, because a lot of people are really sleeping, on this thing, and it's like this is not something that you need to sleep on. Simply because, everybody needs to learn how, to build credit. Everybody needs to know how to tap into, lines of credit. People need to understand how to increase their income. People need to understand how to lower their taxes. People need to understand how to eliminate debt. So this company, right, has put in place something for us where we can now have everything streamlined, especially Black people, right? We don't have nothing in place for us to win financially. So Myecon has set up where now we can now get into this program, right, and start tackling all of the problems and all of the situations that people have. I'm going to mute you out. Now where we have all these issues and problems in this area financially, now we can tackle it. So most people don't have good credit, right? So therefore, now with Myecon, we can now tap into good credit and understanding how credit works. If we would have learned this in high school, if we would have learned this in elementary school, believe me, we would have been further along, all of us, right? So now also too, understanding your W-4 form, right? You're understanding your W-4 form. How many people only fill out their W-4 form once a year? Or once every 20 years, and not realizing that they can put an extra $500 into their pocket every single month and not wait until tax season comes. Okay. So I want you guys to understand how this cash flow thing works, right? I want you guys to understand how this whole thing works. Hopefully you guys can see this. If you can't, let me turn this thing right here this way, right? So hopefully you guys can see this. Okay. So whoever doesn't know this is the cash flow quadrant, right? The cash flow quadrant. Can you guys hear me? I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'll put my mic over here. Yes. You guys hear me? You guys can hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So the cash flow quadrant, right? We all should know what this cash flow quadrant is, right? We should know that employees pay the most taxes, self-employed people pay a little bit less taxes, business owners pay even less taxes, and investors pay even less taxes. So Myecon fits right over here. This is the quadrant that Myecon fits into. So this is only 4 ways that money is made. Money's not made any other way, right? This is how money is made. Either you're working for it, you're self-employed, you got a business running, or you're making your money work for you. So what Myecon says, okay, you're an employee. Now you need to become a business owner. Okay, Myecon says become a business owner, and you can lower your taxes simply by setting up a corp or LLC. Now, if you guys don't have like an LLC or like a corporation, you guys need to set one up. You can go to LegalZoom, you can set one up, you can, call a lawyer if you have a lawyer or attorney. You can be able to set one up. This is not hard and it's not rocket science, okay? Simply by you creating, okay, your own business allows you to literally cut your taxes. Okay, your taxes in half. Okay, like literally slash your taxes in half simply by forming you a corp or an LLC. So with Myecon, they allow us to understand the importance of creating a whole nother entity, right? So when you create a corp or when you create an LLC, you're creating a whole nother entity that now the government sees now as an income, where now you can now offset some of your doggone taxes at your job. So right now, most people have a job, right? And on their job, they're paying for their cell phone, they're paying for, food, they're paying for gas, they're paying, for everything, but they can't get a tax write-off because they don't have a business, right? So now for you guys, and I'm training you and I'm telling you, this is how we need to educate people on understanding how Myecon can work for them. And then Myecon also have different investments, okay? Whether it's an IRA, whether it's a REIT, whether it's real estate, whether it's stocks, whether it's different bonds, whether it's different mutual, companies. Myecon gives us the guide to be able to now tap into the investor, which now lowers our taxes even more, right? Lowers our taxes even more, right? So we want to empower people to understand that you're paying way too much in taxes, okay, on your job. But if you start a corp or an LLC, which we show you how to do, and then if you're on my team, I'm going to show you how to use the credit portion if you have at least 680 or better to tap into $250,000 line of business credit, right? I was just talking to one of my teammates, and I told her that the whole freedom part of business is that you're using other people's money to invest. The whole freedom part of business is that you're using other people's money to now, invest, right? So having a business line of credit also gives you a peace of mind, right? So I told if I had $100,000 line of credit, guess what? I wouldn't be worried about anything, right? Because if I wanted to go somewhere, I can just go. If I needed to buy traffic, I can just buy it. If I needed to join this, if I needed a mentoring, if I needed all these different things, it gives me a peace of mind because now I have a business line of credit. Now, if you decided as an employee to try to get a business line of credit, you would not qualify for it. Why? Because you don't have a business. But with Myecon, which is only $47 once, right, and $35 a month to learn how to increase your credit and get away from inflation. I don't know if you guys know, but inflation goes up every year, okay, by 3%. So that means if you're making $50,000 on your job right now, if you're making $50,000 on your job right now, that means in the next 10 years, if you continue just to make $50,000 and inflation continue to go up, this $50,000 in 10 years will be only worth about $20,000. So people can't get ahead in their business, or people can't get ahead in life because all they're focusing on is their job income. But now with Myecon, we're showing you how to add exemptions on your W-4. Okay, your W-4 form. Okay, your W-4 form that you fill out for taxes. Most people pay too much. Now with Myecon, you can pay 10 to 20% in taxes, have more of that money coming to your household every single month now. You don't have to recruit people in Myecon to make money because we're showing you with the services on how to make money. Remember, friends, inflation kills us, big businesses kills us, taxes kills us, and debt kills us. Okay, if we know how to make more money, right, we can pay off debt, right, and then if we know how to make more money, now we can do more things and invest more money. Okay, friends, so hopefully this is making sense to you. So we want to empower women to become business owners and investors starting today, right? We want to empower women to become business owners and investors starting today, setting their own LLC up, whether they go into LegalZoom or they got a lawyer or whatever the case is. We also have legal services within Myecon. So say if you don't have access to a lawyer, you don't have access to advice on legal different things, maybe you need real estate, maybe you need business advice, whatever it is, you can tap into the Myecon legal service. Okay, tap into that. Also credit monitoring, right? You also can, tap into that, helping you create or helping you to be able to have self-sufficiency, right, in your life so that you can understand how your finances will work. Okay, so this is not rocket science, friends. This is just the stuff we never learned in school that our parents didn't know, that our grandparents didn't know, our aunts and uncles didn't know. So now it's up to us to learn so we can teach our children. See, for me, I have a business and I'm an investor. So now what did I do? I took my daughter and I helped her start a business. She has a bracelet business. She sells bracelets online. She has an online store. Because I got the right knowledge, now I'm able to show my children the same thing. So it takes us to do the necessary things that we need to do. Okay, friends. So if you guys understand, right, understand this, your W-4, you're paying too much in taxes. Okay, your W-4, you're paying entirely too much in taxes. But when you start a business, if you start Myecon today, right? You are considered now a business owner. All you got to do now is incorporate it. Whether you buying the LLC, you getting the LLC, you putting it in the name, however you want to do it. Now your taxes is lower simply by you starting a business and having more. See, this is a wealth plan for Black people, right? Not saying white people can't get involved. White people can definitely get involved, right? But this is a wealth plan for Black people, friends. Okay. So how am I literally, promoting this? So Krishinta, how did you say you was going to promote this? How are you empowering women to, become financially, independent with this? Let me see. Can you unmute? I don't know. Can you unmute yourself? You should be able to. Right. Hey guys on YouTube, on the YouTube channel. Hey guys, right? So what I'm doing, guys, I'm doing Instagram, right? And what I love about Instagram, right? And Brianna, you could chime in if you want to tell us, how you're promoting, Myecon to run with the vision, right? So we have a vision to empower, right, 1,000 women, right, to be able to now, okay, become financially independent and have the education to now do better things, friends. I don't know if you ever heard of affirmative action, Black people, and Nixon came up with this. But once Trump gets rid of affirmative action, all that simply is saying that if you have a job or if you're in the military or, if you have anything dealing with the government, your job in the government could literally get rid of you on the job. They could get rid of you in the military without explanation. If you guys know our history for Black people, we are still enslaved. We are 450 years doggone behind, okay, financially, friends. So we got a lot of catching up to do. We don't have time to buy Gucci and help other cultures. We got to help our culture. So this is why Myecon is $47 once, $35 a month, friends. This is not hard. $35 a month. Stop drinking Starbucks to pay your $35 a month. Stop smoking cigarettes to pay your $35 a month. So I'm using Instagram. And how I'm using Instagram, and this is what I'm also teaching my team how to do, right? Instagram ads. Now, Facebook is great. You can use whatever you want to use, okay? You can use whatever you want to use, but Instagram is more intimate, right? So when people come on Instagram, they're scrolling up, right? They don't have all the distractions that Facebook gives us, right? Facebook gives us all the distraction. It gives us all the notification pop-ups and all the other stuff. Instagram is just streamlined. People are scrolling in their news feed, right? And they're seeing your ad. They can't help but see your ad in their news feed. So what I'm teaching you guys is how to now position yourself to be able to now market to women that like Grant Cardone, women that like Oprah Winfrey, women that like Chanel Cooper Sykes, women that like the O magazine, women that like Julian Michaels, women that like Avon, women that like makeup, women that like hair, women that like babies. Here's the thing. There's a whole market for women to be able to tap into, right? And we need more women to be financially independent. Okay, we need more women. So with Instagram, right? Instagram allows you to now be able to tap into those markets, right? So right now I'm recruiting people from my Instagram ad. So if you go to my Instagram ad, go to my Instagram page, right? So I got about 8,800 followers right now, right? And I got about 2 ads running at $10 a day. Now you guys can start with 5 if you want to. You can start even with $2 a day. But remember, it's all about the data, right? It's all about the data and getting your funnel set up. So hopefully you guys got your funnel set up. I know Brianna funnel is set up. I know Krishinta said she got her funnel set up. I know Keisha got her funnel set up. A couple of other people who's, getting on board, will have their funnel set up. But I feel like Instagram is a great place, ladies, for us to crush this thing. Okay, for us to be able to crush it. If you never did an Instagram ad, it's time to do Instagram ads. I'm going to show you one of my ads that I have right now on Instagram. So I'm going to scroll up on my phone. Okay. So this one is just a video. Hopefully you guys can see it. All right. This is just a simple video. It's not talking about no business. It's not talking about no type of business or anything. All I'm doing is sitting in Florida on the side of the pool talking about how, right, I want to help more women to be able to become financially independent. Now, what I did was, that's why I told you, Brianna, when I was telling you to do the ad right from your, let me turn this down. When I was telling you, Brianna, do the ad right from your phone, because now you see where it says view, view Instagram profile. When people click view Instagram profile, right, it takes them right to my profile and they could just follow me right there, right? So they click right from the ad. Here it goes, right? Right from the ad. It's very streamlined, and they click and they follow me right from the ad, right? So when you're first starting this, ladies, so say if you only have like a couple of thousand, of followers, you want to get followers first. Okay, you want to start gaining the followers first of more women in business, more women that's coaching, more women, who's doing their thing, or more women that want to start a business. That's why you target Oprah, Grant Cardone, Gary Vee, all these different moguls, right? That's in the industry, and people are following them because what? They already have businesses and they probably want to start, a business. Here's the thing, right? You can start with $5 a day, right? But I would say start with $10 a day. Start with $10 a day doing this, right? Because now all I did was a video, right? You could do a video in your car. You could do a video on your way to work. You could do a video saying simply, I want to empower 100 women to become financially independent for now and their children, and start to build a legacy for now, okay, and in the future, right? And once you do that, what's going to happen is now once you start promoting it for $10 a day, $5 a day, Instagram's going to come back to you and say, all right, Crescenta or Brianna, these are the women, right, in this area that is interested in what you're doing. So for me, my market is women 30 to 50 in New York, in Atlanta, and California. So now that I know that, right, now my ad may cost more because it's more targeted now, but guess what? I can close sales easier. So what if it takes me $5 to get a lead to make a $35 sale? You understand how it works? So once I understood marketing and once I understood advertising, I now understand how to turn 5 into 20, turn 5 into 35, turn 5 into $100. Okay, so you have to have a budget to be able to now push your message into the market. Remember, we all should want to empower ourselves financially first. Okay, we all should want to financially empower ourselves first. Okay, and then now go into the market to empower others. Hey, Rakeem. So Rakeem is saying, that's crazy. You said that the other day on your video a couple of days ago. It stuck with me, and I'm focused on using the service to grow. Right. So exactly. So Rakeem, right, he hit it on the nail, right? He basically said that with Myecon, you don't need to recruit people. Now, this is multi-level marketing. I feel like multi-level marketing is a good business model for people to be able to get in for low cost, start learning something, start developing themselves as leaders, start growing, and then helping other people, right? But most people don't have time for leadership, right? Most people won't have time, for personal development, right? So therefore, with the income shifting, just lowering your taxes alone on your job, friend, like I said, as employees, you're paying 40%. Just starting a business will literally cut it in half to be able to now also get more of your money every month. Then the money, the extra $500 that you are getting, now you pay down on your mortgage, you pay down on your car note, you pay down on your credit cards. Okay. And for people who's on my team, right, I have my mentor and my resources of helping people get at least up to $250,000 line of credit. See, this is a secret right here. This is a secret that I'm giving you guys, right? You don't supposed to just keep chasing the money. Okay? I want you guys to catch this, right? You don't supposed to just keep chasing the money. All right. At some point, right, you want other people's money to work for you. Okay. So when you have a business line of credit, because you have a business, because you started Myecon, the banks is looking at you as a business owner. So now, depending on your credit, even if your credit is messed up right now, with Myecon, we show you how to fix your own credit and tap into lines of credit. Okay, tap into lines of credit as business owners, right? We can make 10,000 in a month. We can make 5,000. We can make 30,000. But if we have that line of credit, it gives us a peace of mind, right? Anything happen, you can use the money for what you need it for. As an employee, you can't tap into a business line of credit because you don't have a business. And most self-employed people are not incorporated or they don't have LLCs. So they can't tap into a business line of credit. You have to have a business to tap into a business line of credit. So up to $250,000, that will definitely give you a peace of mind. The minimum that you can get is $10,000. So even if your credit is bad, right? We show you how to start working on your credit, start to apply, right, for the business line of credit so that you can literally go and blow this out the water, friends. Okay, this is what I'm teaching my team to do. Let's work on our credit so we can get this business line of credit so we can think financially freedom. Okay, so we can think about becoming free, right? Because when you're free financially, guess what? You're going to, by default, friends, you're going to be excited to tell other people about your success. It's very easy, right? It's very easy when you have a peace of mind to now teach and show other people how to have a peace of mind too. So my goal and my team's goal and our vision, right, is to help 1,000 women become financially independent. Believe me, I'm getting some heavy hitters on board with this thing, and this Myecon is going to go viral. Even though Myecon has been around for 13 years, it's literally just penetrating the market. Okay, a lot of companies will die because of Myecon. Because Myecon, you can use the services and make money. You don't have to recruit. That's the lovely thing. Right? You don't have to recruit to make money. Now, of course, if you want to build a team, for me, I build teams by default, right? So, of course, I love people. I love women. Most of my team, damn near 90% of my team is women, right? That's my market, right? So my message is still the same, right? Yeah, I may be in other stuff, but my message is still the same. I want to empower at least 1,000 women, okay, to be able to understand how to have financial independence without a job. Okay. And I want you guys to adopt this. I want you guys to be able to adopt this vision too, so that we all can now go and grow in one direction. Okay. Now, like I said, as time go on, right, we should be dominating Instagram for real. As women. Now there's men, you know, men are going to join you and all that other stuff. But as women, we want to empower at least 1,000 women, right? Take on that vision when you're doing your content, when you're doing your videos, when you're doing your sales funnels, when you're sending out your emails. Your whole goal is to empower 1,000 women, okay, to financial independence. And then when you're showing people, Brianna, you know, Keisha, Crescenta, when you're showing people how you need to use this model, right? The cash flow quadrant, because people need to get this. Okay. Employee is not the way to go. Employee is not the way to build anything. Okay. It definitely is not. All right. The way to build is through business and investments. And what I love about Myecon, they give you the avenues to go down to invest in. They literally give you the avenues to go down to invest in. So we're not hoping, we're not wishing, we're not praying that we find an investment. They have everything streamlined. And for only $35 a month, only $35 a month, friends, this is the opportunity that everyone has been looking for. It's not rocket science, friends. It's about now getting yourself in position. Now, for some older marketers, you guys know that, you know, we probably were in other companies before that went viral like this. And this type of business model is the same thing. A lot of people made a lot of money in those companies. And guess what? People have been looking. I spoke to, you know, one of the industry leaders today, and she was saying, she said she's been looking for something like the old company, but there's nothing out there until Myecon. Myecon been around 13 years, right? Why has no one ever heard of it? Because it hasn't penetrated the market yet. People don't know they need this until you show them this. Okay, so guys, when you're leading with your content, when you're doing your videos, when you're on Instagram, when you're doing your lives, you need to be leading with the cash flow quadrant model, showing people how they need to get on this side, right? Giving the people confidence, because so many people don't know how to even set up an LLC or a corp or none of that. Okay, people don't know how to set this stuff up, but you, as the leader, right, can now show them how to set this up, right? And then of course, guys, once you start working on your credit, you're at least at 680, right? Once you start building up your credit, now I can show you how to tap into a line of credit for up to $250,000. I am telling you, it changed my life. When I changed my credit, when my credit started building and growing, I'm telling you, the line of credit became a lifesaver, because now you're not strapped for money. You're not strapped for cash. You're not wishing for a sign up. You're not hoping for a sign up. You're not hoping for anything. You have a peace of mind of an extra $50,000 to having access. See, wealth is all about having access to the funds. Okay, you want to have access, not wait to get a sale so that you can do another sale, or not wait to get a sale to start something else, or not get a sale to now wait to run traffic. If you already have this business line of credit, it gives you a peace of mind. It gives you a peace of mind, right? So if your credit is less than perfect, get on board with Myecon, okay, to now be able to fix your own credit. You don't got to pay anyone thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you also can have access to legal services if you have legal questions, right? And we show you how to do all this. This is a very easy, simple, streamlined business, okay? It's nothing complicated about it. Use the service to increase your income. Use the service to lower your debt. Use the service to, you know, get rid of, you know, all the inflation, okay? And then now be able to build the business, because when you have money and you have more money, believe me, you're more confident in the market. You'll be more confident talking to your family and friends about it. And then we also talk about life insurance. Okay, I got different plugs for life insurance. If you need life insurance, okay, to be able to now have for your children or your family. My mom never had life insurance. My dad never had life insurance, right? They didn't have anything set up, right? It wasn't until I got educated on life insurance. Now I'm telling my mom and my dad about life insurance. And now they're like, okay, well, life insurance makes sense. Wealthy people have life insurance. My rich friends, they got life insurance. That's another form of wealth, whether it's a $500,000 policy, a $200,000 policy, $1 million policy. When you die, what are you leaving behind for your children? And we're not talking about the life insurance you have on your job, that your job is providing for you. We're talking about you being financially sufficient. You having your own policies, not dealing with a job, because a lot of people don't know this. When you start working your job, that policy's done. The job is taking the cash value, or the job is going to keep paying it until you die, and then they're going to cash in. Not your family. All right. So we want to be financially educated, friends. This is not, you know, this is not hard or complicated. Some people may take time to wrap the concept about financial freedom around their head, simply, you know, because we were not taught that, right? We were not taught that. Were you taught this, Krishnita? Were you taught this stuff? I don't know, Brianna, were you taught this stuff in school, in school, or from your mom about financial independence, financial freedom? You know, how to get free, how to help others get free, how to tap into business lines of credit. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, I finally learned how to unmute myself. No, I wasn't taught none of this stuff.
Right. So,
Yeah, at all.
as people, now we're grown, right? So now it's our duty, right? Success is our duty, financial independence is our duty, and it's also our duty to help other women, right? Other women who have kids, other single women, who are married, whatever the case may be, to now understand how to become better. Right. So we are the teachers, and Crescenza, you're a teacher by default, right? You're a teacher by like trade, right? Right.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're a teacher, by trade, right? So therefore, now you already know. Now you're just shifting. You're just shifting from teaching children to now teaching grown women, right? Who are like children, right? Because when you're teaching them something new. So you're opening up another part of their brain. You're opening up another part of their mindset where they can now go and grow. Okay. Now, do you guys want to add anything? I just wanted to break that down. So I want you guys to be able to now promote it with the cash flow quadrant, right? That's the simple business model. How you can promote this to educate your people, whether you're doing private trainings, whether you're doing one-on-ones with people, whether you're doing Facebook Lives, YouTube Lives, whatever you're doing, friends, okay? It is easy to do this. It is easy to become a business owner. It's easy to lower your taxes. You just got to get the right information. Okay. So it's $47 once to join, 35 bucks a month. Now you get to be a part of a winning team. Okay. We have groups on Facebook where they do training, all the time. We got different funnels set up, for you. We got share codes, for you. So this is basically a done for you system. You're just driving the traffic, right? And we're showing you also how to follow up with your people to now get them, in on board. So this is going to be the next wave, friends, of 6 and 7 figure earners, with Myecon, because there's going to be a lot of people that joined this, and a lot of people already joined. I don't know if you guys know MCA, but at least 50%, okay, 50% of their organization is leaving to come over here because now MCA is waking up, but they didn't see Myecon coming. I'm telling you, they're waking up, and now they literally gave everybody a pay cut. Nobody wants a pay cut. Okay, nobody wants a pay cut. This is why you don't put all your eggs in one basket. MCA doesn't have the residual component to it. Myecon has the residual component. You can make anywhere from $12 to $17.50 per person every single month from everyone that's paying $35 a month. Okay, so your residual can build, right? And it's only $35 a month. All you're doing now is educating people on how to lower their taxes, right? Lower their exemptions on their W-4, how to beat inflation so they can have more money now and not worry about a tax refund check, right? So what is a tax refund check? Basically saying, right, basically a tax refund check is saying that you paid too much in taxes during the year and the government is going to give you at least a little kickback. That's all it is. Because if they're taking 40% from you, you're not getting 40% back. You're getting like 10% back. You're getting 4,000 or 5,000 back, maybe 8,000, 9,000 back in taxes. But why not get that in 12 months? Break that up in 12-month period. Now you got an extra 500 coming into your household. Okay, so I want you guys to lead with that. And tell people about the cash flow quadrant. Too many people don't know about it, right? And if you guys have financial education books, you need to start telling people to get these books so that they can also to be more empowered and see you as a resource and not just, someone trying, to recruit them, into the business, friends. Our whole goal, okay, is to empower women financially, men, of course, too. We want to find, we want to empower men, financially, but women, right? I feel like women have the least resources. Women have the least resources to tap into. So now it's time for us to now become, right? Become the vessels. We need to become the heads so that we can now empower more women to start winning. Okay, guys. So I want to see some of you guys Instagram ads. When you start running these Instagram ads and start gaining more followers, and start closing more sales. Because what happens with Instagram is that, of course, people don't join right away, right? So it's not, I'm going to run Instagram ads and boom, blah, blah. People just going to start joining. That's not how it works, right? You run an Instagram ad, someone sees your ad, they follow you, they go to your funnel, they start going through your funnel, they start liking all of your pictures. And of course, as you continue to add value to the market, to the Instagram, to your page, to your followers, by default, people will inbox you and say, Tanisha, I'm joining. Brianna, I'm joining, right? Or I joined already. What do I need to do? I mean, I have 4 people join and just inbox me and say, I joined already. What do I need to do? Okay, I think it was, I think one of the girls in the group on Facebook. I think her name is, I think Jamie. Let me see. No, Jamaica. Jamaica. So shout out to Jamaica. She found me on Instagram. Right, Jamaica, she's in the group. All she said was, Tanisha, I'm in. What's the next steps? Right, that's it. Because she followed me already. She already seen what I was doing. So she joined, right? And then I think Tammy's in the group too. I think Tammy's one of the girls in the group too. She saw me on Instagram and she sent me a message, Tanisha, I'm in. Right. And that's it, friends. This is not hard. We want to empower women. We want to do more trainings like this. We want to build more leaders up. We want to help more people make more money, and we want to help more people lead a job. So make sure you guys, get involved. $47 once, $35 a month. Okay. This is not rocket science. Okay, $35 a month, friends. Now, if you guys want to send this out to your list, you guys can. You can stream the video, from my page, send it out to your list if you want to, or however you want to do it. But I'm telling you guys, this is going to be the new wave of 6- and 7-figure earners. The leader who I joined, he done made 30 grand in a month. With this thing, I made close to $1,000. We just getting started, for real. This is not hard stuff, for real. This is easy. You get paid $35 to infinity. Every person that joins, you get paid $35 to infinity. Now, when you help people become EVPs, EVP now is what, right? You get 2 people involved as well, paying the $35 a month. Now you give yourself a pay raise. Now you give yourself a pay raise on the products. You give yourself a pay raise on the services as well. So basically, we're getting 100% commission in a network marketing company, friends. That's never heard of. 100% commission in a network marketing, that was never heard of. Okay, it's never heard of, and this is why Myecon is shaking up the industry. Okay, 100% commission on the front end, 50%. 25 to 50% commission on the back end, plus overrides. So it's like we're getting paid 4 ways in Myecon, friends. So it's time to get on board. Today's Saturday. A lot of people probably on their way to work, or they're trying to figure out how they're going to pay their bills, or they got paid yesterday and they broke today. Friends, now is the time. Right, to get on board. Now is the time to do something new. Now is the time to position yourself with the right people. Okay, the right mindset of people, the right women. If you're a woman, right, to partner up with women who don't have jobs. Brianna doesn't have a job. Keisha don't have a job. Steph don't have a job. Krishinta don't have a job. So we want to help more women get out of their jobs. Right. So it's not, we're doing this part-time. No, we do this full-time, and we want to help more women to start them a business full-time, because what really matters in life, right? Hey, Hannah, what really matters in life, right, is spending more time with your children, right, and creating more memories with your family, not hustling and bustling to a job just to make a fucking paycheck. Okay? More time with friends and family that you love. Right? If I had a job, I wouldn't be able to spend time with Brianna and Krishinta right now on this hangout, right? I would not be, because I'll be worried about a job, right? So we want more women to have a peace of mind. That's why the line of credit is so key. That's why having a business is so key, okay? To literally your peace of mind, okay? A job doesn't give nobody peace of mind. Believe that shit. Okay, a job gives no one a peace of mind. Okay, but when you have a business and your business is rolling, got a business line of credit, it gives you a sense of self-worth. Okay. It gives you a peace of mind. It makes you feel like, you know what, I'm doing something in the world, right? I'm really contributing, to the world. And we just want to lock arms with more women who want to be financially independent, right? Not just pushing a product, but actually using the services to become financially independent. So, Krishna, if you want to add something, Brianna, you guys want to add something? I'm done.
No, I feel like you pretty much covered everything, and I always learn something when we do a training together. So,
Right. You want to add something, Krishna? So, like I said, ladies, lead with this. So, I'm gonna send a YouTube link to the group, for everybody else to watch. But lead with this. This is the easiest way to explain Myecon for people to get in. Okay. This is how we're gonna educate people through the cash flow quadrant, because there's only 4 ways to make money in the world. And the right side is what we want to get all women, at least 1,000 women on this side, so that we can win together. Imagine us traveling together, right? Going on a beach together, doing things together, hanging out anywhere together, right? Going places that we feel like we want to together without worried about the time of a job restriction. Okay, without worried about the money, because I'm gonna tell you, ladies, when I started tapping into this business line of credit, I got access to 100,000 at any time. Access is key. I'm telling you, and I don't have to worry about if I make 1,000 today, if I make 500 today, because I still got access to over $100,000 in line of credit. Okay, a business line of credit is not a loan. They don't give you a loan of 100,000 and say pay it back. No. So if I use 10,000 this month, or I use 30,000 this month, this is what I have to pay back. But I still have access. I still have access to money, right? I wish my mom knew this. I wish my dad would have knew this stuff. Okay, setting yourself up for wealth and having access to money is the first step. Having access to money is the first step. So like I said, ladies, you guys are working on your credit. Once your credit score becomes like a 680, or better, right? I'm gonna show you guys how to tap into up to $250,000 in lines of business credit.
Yeah, and that's really powerful. I've been working on my credit and using one of the tactics in Myecon. I was able to boost my credit score 71 points. I'm still working on perfecting it, but 71 points, it was literally within 2 weeks. So,
ooh, nice. So Brianna just said she literally boosted her credit score, or her credit score went up, what, 71 points, you said, Brianna?
Yeah, 71 points.
So 71 points just from the income shifting strategies that we have inside of Myecon, right? She was able to boost her credit, fix her credit, remove whatever she needed to, right? Simply by using the service to build her own credit. She didn't have to pay anyone thousands of dollars. I'm telling you, these daggone companies, they're ripoffs. Okay, you paying all this money and your credit still ain't fixed. You paying all this money and you still don't know what the hell's going on. We show you how to be sufficient financially. Wealthy people teach their children how to be financially sufficient. They don't outsource it. They don't call, what is the company that does credit? Legal Law, or whatever the hell their name is. They don't call them and say, go here to fix your credit. No, mom has good credit. Let me teach my daughter how to have good credit. Right. Dad got good credit. Let me teach my son how to have good credit. And you save a lot of money. I'm telling you, these companies are ripoffs. So for $35 a month, Brianna, and I need you to do a testimonial, Brianna, for that. And another thing, Brianna, if you do a testimonial for that, put that on your YouTube channel. I'm going to post that in the main group. I'm telling you, people are going to use that. And I'm telling you, your brand can go viral just from you saying that. Okay, just from you saying what you just said, and people use your video because people are looking for content. Some of the top leaders are looking for content. There's none. You understand this thing? Yeah. There's none, friends. We are at the brink, okay, of something that's going to be explosive. Teaching people how to fix their own credit without these companies. Empowering people to even tap into lines of credit, okay? Tapping into wealth building principles, I'm telling you, friends, this is going to blow out the water, right? So we just need to stay connected. We need to stay, with the vision. And Brianna, make sure you get that video done today, ASAP. I want to put that in my funnel, and I know a ton of other people that's going to want to put that, in their funnel, as well. So, girl, listen, you just told me that, baby. I'm going to be anticipating that video, your testimonial to put inside of my funnel, guys. But this is what it's about, friends, right? Building something for your last name, creating your own money, creating your own time, and then now sharing the love with other people that you can connect with. Krishinda's a person I want to work with. Brianna's a person I want to work with. I don't have to hope and pray and wish, right? I'm building a team of women. I'm selecting certain people. Right? I'm not just hoping and wishing people join. I'm having selections of certain people who are joining, who I feel can really benefit and also help others to benefit to blow this thing out the water. There's no reason people can't make an extra 10 grand a month with this. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason people can't. You know what I'm saying? Just starting out, you can make an extra $1,000, an extra $2,000, extra $3,000. Okay. But if we stay clear to the vision, you could be doing everything else that you want to. Okay, but this is not a big program where it's a whole lot of money to get involved. This is why it's key. All the people that was in your on your list that didn't get in your other stuff, they will get into this. All right. Okay, the $35 price point, friends, is pennies. Okay, pennies. I think that's like $1. What is it? $1 a day or something like that you're spending to set up a wealth plan. And then how Myecon is set up is that your children can go through this. You can have your 5-year-old go through this. You can have your 10-year-old go through this. Your 16-year-old go through this and sit down and start to understand money. Because if you can't teach it to them, now you have a tool or a system to teach it to them. And you're learning together with your children. And this is what wealth's all about, friends. Okay. Building for the next generation. Handing down the money, handing down the lines of credit, handing down the life insurance, handing down the business. At a job, as an employee, friends, we could never do that. We can never, ever do that, friends. Okay? We can never, 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 never do that, friends. Okay? So, like I said, Krishinda and Brianna, if you guys want to use this video, you can. I'm going to put my link below here. So, guys, like I said, it's only $47. The only bad thing is that it's only in the United States. So it's only people in the United States that can join Myecon. Hopefully in the near future, we start to open up in different countries, but only people in the United States. Now, I know some people who are out of the United States that got United States addresses and all that stuff. So however you do it, however you get it done, you get it done. But I'm going to put my link, below here. Like I said, Krishinda and Brianna, if you want to stream this and put this on your channel, you guys can. And I'm going to put my link so people can get involved, guys. And I look forward to rocking and crushing this shit out, with you guys, because you already see the damn group went from 1,000 people to almost 4,000 people. It's not even been a month yet. Yeah. If you guys are paying attention to that group, it went from 1,000 people to 4,000 people, and it's not even a month yet. Okay, that's why I said this can be 30,000 people in no time. Where's your position going to be? Okay, so happy Saturday to you guys. I'm getting ready for a wedding. My sister's getting married. I'm excited. I'm happy for her that she's getting married, and, Black love. We continue to go on with the mission of, empowering just Black people all together. Right. So I'm happy, for her, guys. And if you guys want to say anything else.
Nope, that's it.
No.
Okay. Okay, cool, guys. So happy Saturday, guys. And let's crush this thing out.
Okay.